Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO, where our airport now is absolutely humongous. Last episode we got the final remainder of all the gates now in, which means we're now accepting our maximum capacity of planes coming in, which we can now focus on all the finer details. We're now going full passenger mode when it comes to building our airport. Now, there's a bunch of things that we need to do, a bunch of things that we need to get in. I just want to say right now, if you are enjoying this series and want to see more, then make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you're new right here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out. But look at this, boys. 3 planes now all taxiing to the runway. Absolutely beautiful. So, lots of things that we need to get in. We're now going into passenger mode. So, everything that we can do right now is going to be passenger based. And we need to try and make sure that we satisfy the passengers as much as possible. Now, it looks like we need some more ramp agents by the looks of it. So let me quickly go and hire some more staff before we jump straight into this. Ramp agents. I'm only going to hire the good ones. Boom, boom, boom. I'm hoping that will be enough. Who knows? It probably won't. But we're going to get to the point where we're going to start playing around with the passenger ratio to get more passengers in. Because my only problem with changing the passenger ratio is, well, apart from the game running a lot better, is the fact that our restaurants and stuff don't quite reach their sales targets. Now, some of them do. But like these guys over here are completely oofed right now. They no longer exist because we couldn't reach the sales targets. We do on that one. We do on this one because they're relatively low. But, you know, to get more in, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Now, we've got delays. I'm going to cancel those delays. I'm going to act like I didn't see them. First thing we're going to focus on is the underground car park. There seems to be a lot of cars. And the majority of them are choosing what's it called? The long-term stay. Now, someone suggested, "Yo, Seniac, why don't you go down another floor?" And I thought, yes. Why have I not thought of going down another floor right now? So that's what I'm going to try and attempt to do, is go down another floor. So we're going to build right now. And we're going to go down and we're going to cover this up. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And we'll get all the elevators all in. Now, I could kind of just spread around, but we are going to be limited eventually to the ends and the edge of the building. So it just makes more sense to kind of build down below. My only problem is, how am I going to get the vehicles down to that level in question? So I suppose it doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, do you know what I just realized? I could do it directly here, couldn't I? So if I got the road and then the public road going down like this, what possibly could... Oh, hello. I pressed the wrong button there. What could possibly go wrong with me adding in the ramp there? What could possibly go wrong, boys? What could possibly go wrong? A lot of things could go wrong. Let's just throw that out there. A lot of things could go wrong. So we'll wait for them to get all that done. There's a few little bits and bobs got to get built right now, but we also need to plan out all this sidewalk stuff too. So if I just quickly play around with where I've got it here, because I literally want to carbon copy it. Oh, do you know what I could do? I could literally clone it. But I just want to make sure I've got all this in. There we go. Down to here. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Right, we'll go for those. So, I want to carbon copy it. I don't know if you can actually clone it. We'll figure that out in just a moment anyway, because it's not to do with building stuff, is it? It's all outdoorsy. So we'll see what we'll get out from it anyway. So while we get that done, while we're waiting to kind of complete that, other things that we need to do, we need to sort out all the kind of flooring stuff going through here. So like the blue here. So how do we do it there, Kara? I've got it. I think I've figured it out. So are we 2 away? Yeah, we're 2 away. So it'll be like this. No, it wouldn't. It would be like this going all the way down. Keep it rocking and a-rolling. Now, we've got, literally, we're hovering around 1,000 passengers that we get coming in. Hold on, hold on. Damn! He got the sneezies. He got the sneezies, boys. I'm allergic to flooring, guys. I'm allergic to doing the flooring. I'll get you in there, get you in there. Right, good stuff. Good stuff. That's now thrown in. Which I'm looking at this and it doesn't feel right. It's 2 there, then the wall, then 1. That's not right, is it? I think there was a reason why we had that extra bit there. I'm going to have to go down to here. And bring you up to there. So they come a little bit chunkier. For the sake of connecting. Right, there we go. Glorious. Right, have they built down below now? Pretty much. There's a last little section just there. So what we'll do here is we'll now quickly clone. Because this is going to be a problem for us now. And when I say problem, this is going to be a big problem. To clone elevators takes a while. Oh! Hold on. Oh. Extend the elevator going down. Of course. I forgot. You've got to extend it if you've already got it built. Okay, there's me thinking it's going to take a while to get that done. Right, extending down. We're now here. Glorious. Now, I don't think I can clone. Can I all of this? I could be wrong. What do I clone by doing it? No. It's not... I can clone all the crosswalks and stuff, but I can't clone anything else. Okay, fine. I'll do this myself. Right, this is going to be a lot of stuff now to get done. This is going to be crazy. So what we'll do first, and we'll kind of cover all of our points. It's one of the reasons I got all these points in, because I wasn't confident on me being able to do the cloning. So we'll then go from there to there. And then cover all this in here. Good stuff. So let me just get an idea of how this now is all going to work. So public parking lot. So if I go upper floor. So I basically... Bam. Yeah, okay, I've got it. So bam. 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 And is that as far as I go? No, I go one more. Well, bam. Right, so by that logic, it's like that. Bam, bam, bam. And then we just have one more row. So bam, 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 bam. Now, I'm going to make all of this down here long stay, because that's where we have the most demand for it. We don't have that much demand for short stay, so I'm just going to go completely crazy and OTT for long stay. Now, let me get on this side and do this as well. So, bam, bam, well, bam, bam, and then bam. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of car parking. I'm only just now realizing the sheer amount of car parking. But then I'm realizing, hold on, yeah, I did build all this car parking, but the mad and crazy thing is, I'm actually filling the car parking on the floor above us. That's the crazy bit as well. Right, get all this in. So, looking good so far, So, bam, well, bam, and bam, and then everything else now is facing this way. Very good, sir. So, we do have additional walking bits, like additional sidewalk bits, which we can implement with going down from here to here. Because everything else is then road and crosswalks. So they're literally skedoodling through all of this. There we go to there. There we go to there. Oh, missing a bit. So if I can get the road now in. If I can get the road in, which is a public road, I gotta remember. Public road. And we'll first build the perimeter. First build the perimeter. And then do all this. And then what I'll do is I'll clone the crosswalks. I'm too lazy to build them all myself. So that all the way through here. And then we're just missing this little bit there. That little bit there. Now, I won't connect the roads up here because I need to assign all of these car parks to long-term stay. I'm not sure if they're by default long-term or short-term. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Right, guys, this is a lot of stuff I've now got built. This might take our workers, our contractors, a little bit of time. And to add insult to injury, we're going to clone all of this over. Go down. Get that centered. Ta-da! Right, that should be all the crosswalks we need for them to get to where they need to get to. Okay. Do your worst, you damn fools. Do your worst. So it now literally increases the amount of car parking spaces that we have. So you can see everything is full around the perimeter because it's all long term. The only ones that are kind of empty are the short term parking lots. And that's mainly down to the fact that the majority of, well, all of our flights are international based. So yeah, that's the reason why it's all long term at this moment. It's crazy, this is legit crazy. Right, was we okay with ramp agents? Because I do have the ability to get a few more good ones. We'll hire a few more good ones just in case. There we go. So, operations. We were doing some R&D and we've managed to get our advanced runway lighting now all complete. Nice. Anything else that we need to research? The de-icing permit, which we need to build a weather station to basically unlock that. So where's the weather station? Here is the weather station. We'll go large, and I'll place the weather station just here. Boom. We also have the ability to get in some why haven't I got any of this stuff in? I kind of need to get a lot of that stuff in, don't I? I really do. I really do. Okay, okay. We'll get it built there. We'll see. I mean, it'll take a while to get done, but we'll see what happens. So, once we've got all the car parking implemented, which again, oh, actually, they're building quite a lot of it already. So it all does stay as short term by default. Now, if I switch these, they're now all long term. So if I do it like this, then, bam. And then wait for them to get the rest of it in. It should then all work. Just think of the money, boys. Think of the money right now, because on the daily, if I go to here, parking fees, and we're making 300,000. Previous day, 400,000 on long-term parking fees, and now we're about to literally more than double that. More than double. So this is all short term here. So we'll get all of you. You're now long term. Get you. You're now long term. You're now long term. Yeah, I think I misclicked that one. And then you're now all long term. It's now all long term, baby. Right, okay, good stuff. So now we can get in the bit of public road. Just there and there. And officially, it's now connected. They've just got to build it. So what's taken the longest time right now is them doing the sidewalk. But they're not that far off from completing it, to be honest with you. They're not that far off from completing it. And then we should start to see a lot more vehicles moving about. The short term is now slowly emptying as well. It's like, at what point do I need to get rid of the short term? I'm still going to keep it in because you just never know. You just never know. But that'll take a while to kind of build all of that as well. But damn, this is going to be glorious. Absolutely glorious. Right, let's finalize this little section here then with some more carpet. I know this is the tedious bit of the job right now. And right, if I bring that to there. Right, I'm doing a 2 gap, so it's a 2 either side. There we go. There we go, there we go. And let's just sort out the blue one. So we go from here, how far down? I'm like a 4 away back, aren't I? Yeah. And then leading up to here. How am I doing that, sorry? So that's... So you could argue it's there, including that 4. Right, and that mimics it right now. That all mimics it. So we're all good there. We're all good. Okay, we can rest a little bit easier. Right, how far they got with the car parking? Any roads built yet? Okay, now they're starting to get the roads done, which is looking good. But again, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of time. Oh, damn. But the levels, boys, the levels that we've got right now, there is so much more demand for long-term parking. There is so much demand for it. It's unreal. Right then, okay, sweet. While we wait for that to now happen, oh, did they build the weather station? Is that a yes or a no? No, they're yet to build it. But even though I don't have it built, does it get classed as being built? It does. So I can get my de-icing permit now in. Very good. Get my admins on that. And we do have a couple of... oh no, we have no administrators currently available. Because we've got to reduce a lot of our stuff. Oh, how is our... let me go to my accepted contracts. Let me sort it by fueling. Where is it? Where's fueling? Aviation fuel supplies. So how much am I now paying? I'm paying 12 pence. Yeah, look at this. 23% deduction on our fueling prices. What's our catering? Our catering's Conway, which charge 15 cents because we have an 8 cents drop. Do we have the ability to maybe look towards a 5-star contract? So these are 49, 72, 23, 60. Nah. Not looking good there. Not looking good, boys. Not looking good. I think we've got plenty of time to wait with that one. I think we've got plenty. I think we've got the best of the best when it comes to contracts. So we're okay. We're okay. Still waiting for the road to get done. They're mainly building. It's like they're building in order to how I placed it down. I think that's what they're doing. So we're still gonna have to wait a while before we see the roads fully connected and it actually being utilized. Not a problem. Not a problem, boys. So at what point then what point do we start reducing some of the fees? Looking at the funds right now, I can maybe start thinking about doing this to make everyone a little bit happier. But I kind of truly want to see what the parking is going to do for us. That's what I want to find out. Now, we've got to sort out replicating over on this side the refueling, all this utility section over here. So infrastructure-wise, you need service road. And that would come down to there. Because this is going to come down to there. That's going to come down to here. That comes all the way down to there. I'm trying to get my alignments all sorted. That goes straight across. And then we do have eventually another one. there, and then there. So that is... I can hear my cat going mental. That is... that is the layout to how we want it to work. Now, are they not using the fueling over here? Oh, this is avgas. This is avgas, sorry. This is for the general aviation stuff. But yeah, all of our planes right now are having to go over this refueling section just over there, which it's kind of a little bit of annoying for them. It kind of is a little bit annoying for them. And it does delay my planes quite considerably because of the distance they now have to drive. So if we can have it a little bit more locally, it would work out a lot better. So, medium jet runway fuel. So if I put you there. And then I need the big oil tankers. And then we might as well throw some vehicle depots down as well. Yep. But the problem is I've got to wait. I've got to wait right now, and my game is about to die. I can feel my game about to die right now. How they got on down here then? We're getting actually pretty close. We are actually getting a lot closer. We are actually getting a little bit closer. So that's good to see. That's really good to see. But damn, is this a slight pain in the booty? Tis a slight pain. I just realised that crisscross there needs to be deleted because that goes into it as well, doesn't it? So if I just delete like this, because I got to put that in, everything else connects to it. Oh, I've got to do the connection that side as well for the cleaning services. Ah, okay, okay. Okay. So how are we looking right now, boys? I just want to do parking. Is that too much to ask? I just want people to park their vehicles down here so I can charge an absolute exuberant amount of cash money moolah so I can become super duper rich and retire into a mansion on an island in like the Caribbean somewhere. I don't know. Is that where, you know, is that what you do when you're rich? Isn't that what you do when you're rich, guys? What are they focusing on now? Oh, okay. I see the next strip of road that they're now focusing on. Right. I see. I see, boys. I see. I see. So do the strips there. They then go across here and do these little bits there. Then they should do the crosswalks. And then, finally, they'll do the bits of road there to allow the vehicles to park. Hurry up. I'm getting so frustrated. Anywho, it's now night time. Passengers are still here. So let's take a look at our money then. Where does the majority of our revenue come from? So the majority of our revenue come from, obviously, the aircraft. But it all comes from aviation fuel sales. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. We're basically a glorified petrol station. What? We make as much money from parking as we do on the parking fees for the planes. As we do for the runway usage fees. Catering, not that great. But then again, I'm assuming that all comes down to our passenger ratio. Oh, I don't have any hangar repair fees, nor do I have any de-icing services. That's stuff that we do have to get in as well. Franchises. We have minimal franchises at the moment because of what's going down. Passenger. Vending machine sales, we don't really have many of those. Bathroom fees. So they'll be low anyway. Siri, get out of here! They'll be low anyway because, again, we don't really have that many passengers because I've reduced the passenger ratio. Right, come on, guys. You're telling me you're not even there yet? They're telling me they're not even there yet. It's like watching snails race. They just take forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever! Right, calm down. Damn fool, calm down. So, we still got contracts. Yes. Should we assign contracts down here? We should do. We should do. So, you've got a contract. You don't have a contract, this other franchise room. So, we want somebody with low kind of targets. So, 35 sales, we can definitely do that one. You've got a contract, and then you, again, something pretty low in daily sales, because, again, we don't have that many customers coming through at the moment. Oh, Crane's Burgers would have been good. But what's the requirements for them? Right. I might have to go for something like a little bit smaller. 190 sales. Could be 130 Swift Veg. Right, if we can't get 130, then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at that point. But there we go. We got a little bit more variety now for our passengers. Right, how far have they now got? Okay, they're actually almost close. They're going to be coming to a point where they start walking on all the crosswalks. Crossworks walks. You know what I mean. The one down here as well. So that up there is now complete. They're now focusing on this little section, which is almost complete. Which means I'll focus then on this section, which they're now about to start building up there. And a lot of them are now walking to the crosswalks as well. So this is almost going to get done, boys. This is almost going to get done. As soon as we've got the roads built at the bottom of the ramps, we can then breathe a sigh of relief. A sigh of relief can be breathed. As then we'll start seeing vehicles making their way down here. So, how long until we see somebody walk over here? Is the big question. Oh, I think they're walking over. I think they're now walking over. Right, watch this, boys. Watch this. Watch this right now. Connections, baby. Connections. And our fast vehicles! Oh my goodness me. This is ridiculous. So I don't know if we'll fill it up. I don't really know how much demand we actually have. But we're starting to get vehicles now arriving. Our parking fees are about to go through the roof, baby. Through the roof, our parking fees. Right. Let them do what they've got to do. Let them do what they've got to do. Because now, they're building over here. So again, this is something that will also take some time. But the delivery bay is a little bit closer. So it shouldn't take too long. Also, as soon as we get the refueling stuff all done, it will make our refueling of the planes a little bit more efficient because we haven't got to drive from one side of the airport to the other all the time. So that kind of works out fairly well as well. Now, the logic is they build what I place down first. So they're doing it kind of in order, which means the refueling will be the last thing that gets built. But they're making sweet progress. There's a lot of, you can see all of our contracts, they're like little ants, aren't they? Running a million miles an hour to get from point A to point B. Come on, you fools. What are you waiting for? Alright, there we go. So they should start working on the refueling in just a moment. Which I think some of them are. I'm not too sure there. So once I got this up and running, we're going to see our... I mean, that's another point as well. We're going to see our aviation supplies be quite high, because I'm now paying for a lot more fuel. So is it vehicle operation? What's it fall under? Other expenses? It's supplier purchases. We're doing like on average 300,000 a day in supplier purchases, which the majority of that will be aviation fuel. So we're just now waiting for this to be built. There we go. So all the tanks now slowly come in. And then we should see eventually. I mean, I can request fuel now, can't I? But they're coming in to fill up. So that one fuel tanker is about to do... You know what? It actually fills it up quite a bit. How much is this costing me, by the way? Oh, no. The answer is too much money. Well, wait, does that one tanker able to fill all of this up? The logistics don't quite work there. The size of that tanker versus all my fuel tanks. You're telling me this has, I mean, 4, 8, 12, 16... You telling me that oil tanker there can hold 400,000 litres? Something's not quite right there, boys. But there we go. Supplier purchases purchased. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And just like that, boys, we've got all that work now done. So, car parks are slowly starting to fill up underground anyway. But it's all very nice and snowy now, isn't it? Very nice, very nice. So I think we should maybe think about reducing some of the prices then. So let's do this. Let's put the prices back to average, the fees. Because hang on, how much are we making a day? A decent amount. Okay, I think we can handle reducing the fees back to normal. Oh, we wasn't charging an arm and leg for avgas? Oh, and I feel like I've been robbed. Okay, so small aircraft. We'll put it all down to green. So all the airlines should be super happy with us. They should all be super happy with us. Alright, try and get that 5% green. And so should everyone should be neutral now. It's reasonable prices. Everybody should be neutral with us. So in the grand scheme of things, you can see our current rating on our averages, and that the orange ones are slowly going to start turning a little bit more greener. These are my average airport satisfaction rate now. So prices are definitely increasing. Not increasing, sorry, getting better for the customer, for the consumer, as they say, for the consumer. And yeah, not bad. Now it does mean I don't make as much money, obviously, but they will be a lot happier in my airport. They will be a lot happier in my airport. Right. Okay. So, gameplay settings. Let's increase the passenger ratio to 20%. So I'm technically doubling my passenger ratio. Now we'll see how that gets on in the next episode. It could be a good idea, it could be a bad idea, but we should start to see a few more passengers walking about in the airport, which more passengers does mean more money. So while I have reduced my fees, I'm going to up the passenger ratio ever so slightly, and that should then generate me more money because there's more passengers to pay for things. The logic is kind of there. It won't be enough to supplement the difference, but you know, every penny counts at this point. Guys, we're going to end it here. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.